Anyways, so I have a PSA that I want to put out there. And it saddens me that I have to put this PSA out there. But it's something that's near and dear to me that has affected me personally, very closely and very deeply and very emotionally. That PSA would go something like this. If you are a human being, I appreciate your freedom. I respect your right to freedom. However, I think your freedom should end the moment that you, deep in your lizard brain, decide, I think it is a ethically sound way to go about my life by pooping on another human being's vehicle. Now, let me go ahead and give you some context here. So last week, early in the week, I got out of my apartment. I don't know why I said it that way. Got to my car, got in. Something had smelled kind of funny outside. I thought nothing of it. So I go to work, go through the day, come home. No big deal. It smells kind of funny outside the vehicle again. I assume an animal died in the bushes or maybe took a crap there. I don't know what it was. Go upstairs. Next day, come down. There's no vehicle parked next to me, so I'm able to see the passenger side door of my vehicle. And on said passenger side door of the vehicle, I noticed a couple of brown splotches, little islands on the door of my vehicle. And on the ground beneath the vehicle is just a pile of what I assume at this very second to be animal crap. I assume maybe some wolf or some dog had gotten loose and decided, hey, I have diarrhea, I'm gonna explode it everywhere. That's what I assumed, but on further inspection of the vehicle door, I noticed that you could see the imprint of a human ass, a bare human ass on the passenger side door because it had wiped clean the dust on the side of the vehicle. You could see the human ass and then the diarrhea just spraying down the door. It was disgusting. So, needless to say, I said, oh no, somebody crapped on my vehicle. I got to take care of this. So, I get in my vehicle. I drive right to the nearest car wash. I pay for the most expensive one because I assume it will be the best. And I get out. I realize, you know what? Rather than just trust that it worked, I'm going to check the door a second time. I go around, I look at the passenger side vehicle and the passenger side door, and now I just notice that I have wet crap on my door because this stuff was caked on there. This stuff was caked on. So I realize, well, no amount of water pressure or amount of iterations of car washing is going to solve this. So I retreated to the trunk of my vehicle, found something in there that was disposable, and I scraped off the human crap as best as I could, but that wasn't good enough. There were still a little bit of traces that I didn't want to risk scratching my vehicle's paint job, so I started to pour water on it, and I pulled out some paper towels and wiped it off with my hand. I cleaned another human's diarrhea off of my vehicle. That's a low that you never think you're gonna hit. As a parent, I understand you have to clean up your child's poop, but that's because you love them. That's because you have love for them. You want them to live a full and happy life and give them opportunities that you didn't have. But for me, I just had to clean human shit off my car. So that's really where the story ends. And the PSA is just imploring you or begging you, if you ever go out and get drunk or if you have diarrhea and you were parked at an apartment complex, go into your apartment. Don't think, hey, there's a vehicle that looks like a toilet seat, because it's not. It's a vehicle. It's meant for driving, not shitting. So that's where that story ends. Needless to say, again, I used an entire bottle of hand sanitizer because the other option was less appealing, which would have been just to chop off the hand that I cleaned it with. Freaking disgusting. In the words of Dante Hicks from Clerks, bunch of savages in this town. I wasn't even supposed to be here today.